Now, here's the MLBbro TV show, the best from MLBbro.com with Rob Parker. Let's go.
Sponsored by Hidden Soul. For the most exclusive kicks on the planet, go to hiddensoul.com. Welcome to the weekend. There were so many great stories on MLBbro.com this past week. In case you missed some, we'll take a look back. Let's start here. In this very special MLB Bro show, it's an appreciation of Hall of Famer Derek Jeter, and of course, he was this week's homeboy. This week's homeboy is the Hall of Famer, the captain, New York Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter. On Wednesday in Cooperstown, New York, Jeter will be enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame after receiving 396 of the 397 potential votes. Only Mariano Rivera had a higher percentage. He was unanimous. Jeter was a 5-time World Series champion with the Yanks. He's the all-time leader in hits, doubles, games played, stolen bases, times on base, plate appearances, at-bats. His accolades also include 14 All-Star appearances, 5 Gold Gloves, 5 Silver Slugger Awards, 2 Hank Aaron Awards, and the Roberto Clemente Award. Jeter finished with a lifetime .310 batting average. He had almost 3,500 hits. Jeter was the 1996 American League Rookie of the Year. Jeter won the World Series MVP in 2000. I had the privilege of covering Derek Jeter in New York from the start of his career when I was a columnist at Newsday. Thought he had the potential of being a Hall of Famer, and now he is. That's why Derek Jeter is this week's homeboy. On this first to third, the gambler, J.R. Gamble, weighs in on the top 5 plays of Derek Jeter's career.
Derek Jeter of the New York Yankees is the greatest shortstop of his generation and has the most accolades.
Don't have to tell him
For
again.
20 seasons, the Yankees captain was the standard
how
for
strong he
all-around
was.
baseball excellence, class, and super swag. A true MLB bro. On Wednesday, in Cooperstown, New York, Jeter will be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, having received 396 of a possible 397 votes. Don't ask me who didn't vote for him. That guy's crazy. In celebration of a guy who made 14 All-Star appearances and won 5 championships and had almost 3,500 hits. Here's MLBbro.com's High 5 Derek Jeter career moments. Number 5. A young Derek Jeter joins the legendary New York Yankees and hits a home run in his first opening day game. Typical Jeter, an omen of the clutch, magnificent, lights-on showman that he was yet to become. Number 4, Derek Jeter becomes the first New York Yankee player to win an MVP award in the MLB All-Star Game, if you can believe it or not. It was in 2000 in Atlanta, and I was there. I covered the game, and I interviewed Jeter after. Number 3, Derek Jeter crushes the World Series hopes of Jeremy Giambi and the Oakland Athletics with a ridiculous display of athleticism, intelligence, and masterful baseball improvisation. He would become known throughout his career for making great plays, timely plays, just like this. Number 2, this is the play that will forever define Derek Jeter's career. Sure, he walked softly, but he carried a big stick, and he had even bigger balls when it came to going all out and sacrificing his body to make great plays. ALCS 2004 against the Boston Red Sox. Derek Jeter flies into the stands, smashing up his face to make one of his signature plays. Number 1, the game was tied. Jeter gets up with a chance to drive in the winning run. In typical Jeter fashion, he works the count full. and then he laces a fastball on the outside part of the plate. In typical Jeter fashion again, opposite field, driving in the winning run. A storybook ending for a fairy tale player who had a magical career. We could be here all day showing you clutch clips of Jeter's career. He's going into the Hall of Fame today, and if anybody ever deserved it for being a shining example of what baseball should be and meshing talents with class and competitiveness, it's Derek Jeter. For all intents and purposes, as far as the last 20 years, this generation is concerned, Derek Jeter is simply the best. Simply the best.
Mark Gray asked a new question about the new Hall of Famer Derek Jeter. Is he the greatest Yankee of all time?
In the lore of New York Yankees baseball, to define one player as the greatest of all time seems, well, sacrilegious. But if there's one player who personifies the GOAT quality in Major League Baseball's premier franchise, it may be their latest Hall of Fame MLBbro. I'm Mark Gray with the pushback on why Derek Jeter is the greatest Yankee of all time for MLBbro.com. At the turn of the century, the New York Yankees' 25 titles averaged one every 4 years. In 20 years while playing shortstop in the boogie down for the Yankees, Jeter won 5 championships. He did that for his career. He was durable, playing in 2,747 games. And that's without load management either. Since he was always in the lineup, he could bang out 3,465 hits, 260 home runs, and 1,311 RBI. Was it the career 310 batting average or those 358 stolen bases also? That was just a part of it. When the money was on the table, Jeter always cashed in, especially in the playoffs. In 158 postseason games, Jeter hit .308, he went deep 20 times, and was always in the right place at the right time to make the big play. Reggie Jackson may have been the straw that stirred the drink during the 70s, but Derek Jeter stirred the drink for 2 decades. There are many players with better stats in Monument Park, but Derek Jeter was captain because he set the standards for his teammates every single night. He was the glue that held a great legacy together, perhaps as the greatest Yankee of all time. I'm Mark Gray with the Hall of Fame Derek Jeter pushback for MLBbro.com.
That's our show for this week. I'm Rob Parker. We'll see you again next weekend. And all week long, check in on MLBbro.com for the best coverage of black and brown major leaguers.